Hello friends, welcome back to Star Stylist Homestead. Well, it's the same day, but it's evening, and this video is not going to be finished until tomorrow. I am making, I'm going to try Crostatas. I'm going to make two different ways. These are going to be tarts, but I'm going to try one tomorrow also that's almost like the pie, minus the pie shell, because I'm going to use this one. But I wanted to make up the pastry dough tonight for this. So I am almost ready. I'm craving a cake too. Okay, so what I have here, I have in this bowl my flour. It's 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Let me put you down here. I'm going to add to it 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. I have 1 egg and 1 egg yolk in here. I have 10 tablespoons of butter chopped into cubes right here, and 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, and that's all it is for this. So I am going to grab my whisk here, get that salt into that flour, then I'm going to add the butter, and I just did my nails tonight, so I'm going to use my pastry cutter for this. Maybe until I get to the end. And then I'm just going to mix all this butter in. And you know, making pastry, how it's supposed to be. Get all those big pieces chunked up and together. And it's nice and cold, so... Man, I was on Facebook, and my husband's cousin made one. I'm like, ooh, that looks good. So I looked it all up, and I'm like, ooh, that looks good. And I follow a few chefs, so I went to the chef's page and was looking it up and found these. I'm like, oh, that looks even better. And they're pastries, so it's like 8 individual pastries. That's what this one makes. So, and I have company coming tomorrow, so I can give a couple of them away. You know me, if they're in my house. So, I cannot believe I am not sound asleep right now. I'm getting up at 4 in the morning. I think those 3 cups of coffee, and then I had a Lipton peach tea. Yeah, add some more caffeine to your system, Teresa. It'll be 2 o'clock in the morning before I can sleep. No, it won't, Lloyd. Words of your mouth, right? Okay. It's pretty well chunked up here. The butter. I don't have any big pieces in here, so let's give that a break a minute. Me and my noise, huh? Hang on. Let's get those big chunks of butter out of there. If it's calling for 10 tablespoons of butter, chances are they want it all in there, right? Ooh. So, let me just do it a few more seconds. All right, yeah, now that I got all the butter off, I'm just getting the rest off. Okay, that's done. Now, I have my egg and my egg yolk. I'm going to mix my sugar in that. And that's literally all there is to this. I'm going to mix this and then mix it in with my flour mixture with a wooden spoon. This is 5 minutes. Let's try to get this video done by 8. So let me grab my wooden spoon. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir this all together. And then I'm going to wrap it into discs, separate it into 2. Hole in there. And then put it in the fridge overnight. And then tomorrow I'll come back and that will be a quickie because then I just roll it out, measure my pieces. She even used a ruler, so I can use a ruler. Okay, mix this slowly until it all comes together. I gotta get, the smell test. It passed there, so it's gonna pass tomorrow. Oh yeah. This is gonna be wonderful, peeps. Should be good. And then drop it down on the counter and roll it all together. Look at this. I figured, it's a recipe. You don't want to see what's going on. Hang on. I'll put you down here so you can see what I'm doing here. Get rid of this. I think I'm done with it. I just washed my counter, so I know it's clean. Put it all here. Get all that yumminess. Oh, got a sticky part right there. Oh, look at those big chunks of butter. Wow, this is pretty sticky dough. Guess I need my dough scraper. Would have helped that I put flour down too, huh? Because it called for it. So hold on a second. Yeah. Oh, that's better. It's amazing when you do things the way you're supposed to, huh? Hey, I've never made it before, so that doesn't surprise you guys, does it? And once again, I've never even heard of one of these until tonight. My friends on Facebook are saying, you obviously have never been to Florida if you've never heard of a Cuban sandwich. I said, actually, I have been to Florida a few times, but never had a Cuban, never even heard of it. Okay, let me just grab a little bit more flour, just so we're not so sticky. And I'm going to cut this in 2. And when they come out tomorrow, we have to put them into 11-inch squares. So guess what? That's what they're going into now. Well, not 11-inch, but I'll do a square or close enough. So I don't know if this is, you can even see what I'm doing. Look at the big chunks of butter in there. Okay, my friends. There we have it. Now, I'm just going to wrap them and stick them in the fridge. And we will be back tomorrow to make these. And I'm going to use my triple berry. And on the other one, I think I'll use the apple, but real apples, just to see what it's supposed to come out to. So I'll be back. There we have it, friends. We'll be back shortly. Good morning, friends. This is Teresa from Star Stylist Homestead. I'm bringing you back, getting my dough out, getting ready to roll it. So let me get everything ready, and we will continue on this journey. Okay, friends, we are going to lightly knead this because this is really cold. So, and you want a nice floured surface. I don't want it cracking, so I'm just going to put a little bit of heat into it with my hands. Because we got all that butter in there, those chunks of butter that we do not want all soft. So, and my hands are nice and warm. We want this to be 10 inches, a 10-inch square. Much for not cracking. Okay, because the sides are going to be... Oh, let me get my scraper out. It's cold enough that it just comes back together nice. But let me grab this. And we want it a 1/4 inch thick. I don't know. And look, I got my handy dandy ruler. Let's see. This is 12, so obviously. And this, I noticed when I took them out this morning. This dough had a little bit more in it than the other one. Let me try this with my hands now. So I decided to do this one because this is where all the pie filling is going to go in. We're making the tarts today. And I don't want to waste any of this. So if I can get this to a 10-inch without having to cut too much off, that's even better. See, that side got a little thin there. So let's see. So, all right, my friends. No, that side's pretty good. I think I'm going to leave that side. This is 5. We're not cutting that off, by the way. It's over here. Take as little of the edge off as we can, but make it square. Okay. And then 10. Let's see. We're just making light marks here at the 5. Okay. Oh yeah, that's barely any loss right there, my friends. Might even be able to add that into my other crust there. Okay, go back here. That line right there that I missed. And last one. 5. That's a tad over 10. And see, I can add this onto this. I know I'm not a chef, guys, so bear with me. I want to try and get it as close to square as I can. I don't think this is 1/4 inch thick, though. Okay. And then we're going to go just the lines, because this is going to make 8 of them. We're not cutting these, by the way. We're only doing that so that we can put the fruits in here. Oh, my oven's ready for me. Okay, you see that? Let me bring you closer. We just have the lines. Fix that. And there we go. All right, now let me get my jelly ready, or my pie fill, and I'll be back. Okay, so I want you to hear the pop. Here's the pop. And smell test. It smells delicious. Now we're just going to pile this on each one. I don't want to go overboard because we're going to crisscross on the top of this. You want about 2 inches. I ought to do a apple one too. I really wanted to use this though. Oh, friends, this smells amazing. Well, I know what it tastes like too. I'll edit this video so you don't have to watch every single shot of this. I just didn't want to miss anything. Oops. Get in there. Oh, look, and we have some left. Look. Okay. Now, put this over here, because now I have to roll out my other dough. Okay, let me get it ready. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing with this one. I almost didn't leave myself enough room over here. And this one we're going to cut into strips, because then we're going to basket weave them. You know what? I'm going to add this right into this dough. No waste, right? Oh, and I did steramine my counters this morning too after I washed them again. Okay, let's roll. This dough is really easy to work with too. That's nice. I would suggest, because this one's not cracking as much as that one did, I would suggest taking it out of your fridge for at least 5 minutes, because it's been, I don't know, probably 10 minutes this has been sitting there since I started, and it's easier to work with. So okay, let me roll this out, and I'll come back when I start cutting. Okay, friends, I find this is easier than cutting it off on the edges. And this, I don't know how this is going to work, because this is supposed to be a 1/4 inch thick, 12 inches, and this is almost 11. And we have to pick these up. Oh, one, might have to roll this one out. This last one. With this other side. I don't know why I'm being careful here. I need to cut them. Oops. I think my pizza cutter would be better. Yeah, let's grab my pizza cutter. As long as I can go in the line. Now to be able to pick these bad dogs up without them falling apart, because these are not a 1/4 inch thick. I think you, in order to do this, ooh, I'm a little crooked there. See, it's getting too soft. So yeah, I take that back about taking this out early. Don't do it next to your stove like I'm doing. You live and learn, right? Okay, this last piece here, I'm gonna have to over that piece. Roll that out with that, and maybe get another one. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Hopefully that's all cut. Now, we're just going to lay this across. Oops. Or not. Yeah, see, these are too thin. Way too thin. Because this is supposed to be lattice work. And once I drop this, I'm not picking that back up. Yep. These are way too thin, my friends. Let's see what we can do. Nope. Well, we're just going to have to go with the flow, right? And please use a lot of flour. Otherwise, you'd never get these off. That one's a little thicker. Maybe the middle ones will work better for me. Or not. That one's starting to break. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. No, this ain't gonna work. Words of our mouth. Words of our mouth, peeps. And now I have to lift it up over that side. Under, over. Yeah. No. This one's just too thin. Especially now being wet. I wish I had this on a pan. Yeah, if these were thicker, it'd be easier. Yeah, that one all fell apart right there. See how I started with the middle. That's a mess. Try and pinch that back together. My friends, this is a mess. And I just did that and still need to lift it. I don't know why I did that. A chef I am not. This off my cutter here. Okay, so it's got to go over, under. Under. Definitely not licking my fingers today. Wish I could change this one to one of the thicker ones. Ah, man, I just had a shower and got dressed too. This crap all over me now. Okay, so that should be the last time that one's lifted. And then we gotta lift this one here again. All the broken ones. Let's leave that right there. Ah, I wish I could change those pieces. Look at these are nice pieces right here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is take that off. Oh, I need a wet paper towel. Let's hope I can get this up off the thing here now. Okay, this one, get rid of that. I'm gonna try and thicken these pieces up a little bit. Okay, take this piece off. Grab a thicker piece here. Just blend it right in. That looks better, right, friends? Grab this piece. Patchwork. Patchwork, my friends. Okay. And let's take this piece. Wait, that goes under, so we'll have to cut that one. There. Good enough for me, friends. As long as it tastes good, right? Patchwork. Okay. Now, let's get into, we have to egg wash this, but we have to cut it and pick this up too. So, give me 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay, friends, let's see if we can do this. I need flour. I'm going to put 2 on at once and then separate them. Oh, that worked out, my friends. That worked out. See? Let me get this out of here. I think I'll roll that dough and just shove it on the tray if I have room. Okay, that definitely helped with the flour, picking those up, especially where they're so thin. So, stay there. Okay. Let's put this this way. And then I just separated it this way. And I think we're only going to be able to get 6 on here. No, I can take this one right apart. Yes. There. Yep, we sure are. And I'm not fighting that either. So, I'm going to put this one on a pan and put it in the fridge. Parchment paper here. I did spray my pan if I didn't say that. Come on. Spray this one real quick. I don't know if I need it, but a little spray won't hurt anybody, right? So let's take these last 2. Some flour. And put that. Oh, I might be able to just get this right in the oven. Both these pans. We'll see. There. And my friends, if this dough is as good as I think, this is what I'm going to do. Look at the big chunk I have left. No wonder why those are so thin. So, I'm just going to flatten this out. And put some more flour down there. It's going to just stick to my counter. Doesn't matter what it looks like, right? There's jelly on the inside. Got to make them thin. Actually, let me do it on the tray. This. All right, let's open this back up. Put some right in the middle. This is what they're actually supposed to look like. And then you're supposed to fold them up. Fold it up. Not all the way to the middle, of course. Fold it up. And fold it up. How about that, my friends? Egg wash. Be right back. I gotta mix it. Hey, egg wash. My friends, this smells so amazing. Oh, back in there. Wonder if I should put those two together, you think? Nah, they'll cook. They'll cook. Tell you what, it's so much easier doing it the night before, the dough. I am gonna. No, I was gonna stick more jam in there. But what I'll do is spread that jam out. Right there. That one's gonna be mine because I used that spoon. And then licked it. Oven's all preheated 350, by the way. And I'll have to check how much time. These can't be long because these are thin. Thinner than what that other chef did, so I'm going to keep an eye on them. All right, they're ready to go in. If I can get both of them in there at the same time. Let's see, sprinkle with a little cinnamon sugar. Oh no, that was for the apple. 25 minutes. No, I'm going to put them in for 15 and see. No, my oven won't close. Nope. So, okay, that's good. 15 minutes. Friends. Wow. That was a lot of work to crisscross. I'd never done that before. Surprise you. I got a lot of nevers coming up here. Now I need to wash and sterilize my counter again because I've got a nice mess going here. And my new kitchen roller. Actually, I'm going to get one. I know I have one somewhere that has that little steel edge to it or whatever it is. All right. I'm going to go clean. I'll be back. I'm going to watch that at 10 minutes too because those are super thin. Unless you're a chef, I wouldn't suggest doing the lattice work. That was a bunch of yucky. That would have been perfect had I just brought it all up like this one, which is what I'm doing with my next dough because last night I actually, after I went off camera, I actually mixed up 2 batches, a second batch, so that I can do one like that today with apple. So, I'll be back. Of course, I'll be back. Friends, they just came out of the oven. They might be a little on the flat side, but they were pretty good. Look at those. They smell delicious. And as soon as they cool off, I will do a taste test. But until then, all right, friends, the last part, the taste test. How thin that baby is. cares as long as it tastes good, right? Let's get some of the... I think I'm going to need a second cup of coffee. Wow, that is good. Would have been better if the crust was a little thicker. But more of it. Those are delicious. Get them, leave the crust thicker. Make them. They were really easy. The crust on this last night took no time at all to make. I'm going to make the other one with a nice thick crust. And I think I will do the apples. Or the apple pie filling. I'll video that and show you later. You guys have a great day today. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being here.